Are we in it?
We're in it.
We're in it? Hell yeah, dude. We are in it. Episode 7. 7 heaven, dude.
My mom's favorite number.
Really?
Yeah. She was born on February 7th.
Nice. February also being the 7th month of the year.
It is the 7th month.
Yeah.
Is it really?
No, it's the second month of the year. Come on, Jess.
Oh, no, because there was people, because I watched this TikTok that was like, oh, September isn't actually the 9th month of the year. It's actually the 7th month. Because it's Sept. Like, Sept is 7. You know, and October's 8. And November is 9.
Like the original, like, Augustan calendar.
Yeah, but I didn't know what that was. And so I was just like, wait, my whole life's a lie. And then when you said that, I was just like, wait, is it really the 7th?
Yeah, Octubre.
Yeah.
Noviembre.
I didn't know that.
9, yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Nueve.
But either way, it wouldn't have made sense that February was the 7th.
So if we do that math, what months were kind of like added in there?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Yeah, and all of them, all pretty much.
They started with the 7th month.
Yeah, they started.
Only 7 through 10.
We don't like those other numbers, dude. Little numbers suck, dude. How was your Halloween?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it extra spooky?
We didn't do anything spooky.
No?
No, but we watched the 007 movie, James Bond. Yes, I fell in love with James
favorite
Bond.
Number.
My mom's favorite number.
Yeah.
My favorite man.
Oh, whoa. Yo.
It's okay. Me and Sebas had a talk during the movie because Ana de Armas is in there. I don't know if you know who Ana de Armas is.
No, but she sounds hot.
She's hot. She's super good looking.
If you got the name Armas in your name,
yeah,
you gotta be hot.
You gotta be
or
hot.
really buff.
But she's like beautiful girl, and so I was like, "That's my girlfriend." And I was like, "James Bond's my boyfriend." I love James Bond.
Nice, more like sugar daddy, cause
more like he old.
He's old.
He old, but he's sexy.
He can be all of our grandpa.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine that having him.
Yeah,
as
he
your
could
grandpa.
be my dad. My
what
dad, I think my dad is older.
Okay.
No, I think my dad is older.
I don't know. We're talking about dad or daddy, and I was just like, yo, this is getting weird, bro.
No.
Too much.
No, my dad's like old. I think my dad's probably older than James Bond or whatever his actual name is.
Imagine if your dad was James Juan. That shit would be so cool. He was this big old cowboy hat with the gun. Just pull out of the accordion. He has a gun in his accordion. Hell yeah, dude. Why is it ill? Because you don't like to think of your dad as cool, right?
Yeah, no.
No. I would like to think of my dad as cool. I like thinking of my dad. Well, because I'm hoping that one day my kids will also think I'm cool.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an investment. I got to pay it forward, as they say. No, they probably
think you're a cool
lame
dad.
as fuck. Yeah, because I have little kids. But give it 10 years. When everybody's putting hard drives in their head. They're not going to think I'm cool anymore.
And Gabriel brings a robot girlfriend.
Yeah, when he brings his robot girlfriend now, but all that shit, dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be insane.
No.
Yeah. James Bond, good movies. I haven't seen the new one, though.
I haven't seen all of them except for this one.
No?
I knew you were going to say that. I said that in my head. I was like, when I tell Richard that I watched the James Bond movie but haven't watched all the other ones, he's going to be like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Well, they're good. You can watch them all on Amazon.
Okay.
And some are on Netflix as well.
Well, now I want to watch them. Now I'm invested.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the really cool thing about this movie, though, is...
Well, they invested. What are you talking
the really
about?
cool thing about this movie is that you don't have to watch all the other James Bond movies.
No, yeah, they're all like episodic. You know what I mean? Like you can just see it. You know?
Yeah, it was really, really, really nice movie.
Yeah.
Tearjerker. No, it was
I'm
sad.
just like, okay. I'm just really trying to absorb everything that you're telling me.
I don't know where your mind is going, Richard.
Yeah. Well, no, you kind of made it clear from the get-go where your mind was. And then I'm just like... And then I keep thinking you're in that mindset.
Okay,
but now you're thinking about the emotion behind James Bond movies.
Yeah.
So, who died?
Can't say.
Can't spoil it.
Can't spoil it.
This is not a spoiler podcast. This is a go watch it for yourself podcast.
Yeah, go watch it.
Very nice.
Go watch it.
Have you seen any scary movies recently?
No, we were debating whether to watch what we watched or this one movie about this girl that has a nightmare about this famous singer / actress who gets raped.
Ah, yeah.
And and then she becomes her and
with the woman from Queen's Gambit, right?
Yeah.
Who's that actress?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, but I was like, nah, I'm not in the mood for that.
Yeah.
So
the most recent scary movie I saw was *Malignant*. Which I'm gonna spoil it because this is a spoiler podcast now.
We just changed it.
No, but the story is just like this woman that has like this, essentially like a living twin on her body, and it gets removed, but a part of it's still in her mind. It was like attached at the brain, like a parasitic twin that has like psychic powers, I guess, and all this shit. And they try to cut most of it off, but then they just stuff the rest of it inside her skull. And then it goes on a killing spree. It's really kind of goofy, and it's over the top. The same director that did like the Saw movies and The Conjuring and all that shit, and Insidious. They're lame, but they're a lot of fun if you have a friend to watch it with. Yeah.
I really like, what's that? Paranormal Activity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love those movies because they're just so funny. Like, because it's just like a random ghost and like dragging her down the stairs.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, how did they do that? Like,
just like random scenes of people getting zipped around or like, and then cut to their faces screaming.
It's like, what?
You know what movie really fucked me up though when I was a kid?
What?
The Ring. The Ring is scary. Have you ever seen The Ring?
I saw my cousins watch. Like I was in the room when my cousins were watching it, so I like remember. But I don't know if this is The Ring or not. Is it with that weird little creature guy?
No, this is with the girl inside the well.
Oh, okay, never
And
mind.
she
No.
climbs out of the TVs.
Oh my god, yeah, that's so disgusting. Ew,
Yeah.
with like her hair on.
Hair covering her face and
no,
shit.
yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, that fucked me
I don't
up.
like that girl.
Because like the idea of like watching, so like the idea is like she made this tape as a curse because she was abused, right? So she makes this videotape, and if you watch it, you die in 7 days, right? And so like that concept of like watching this and then knowing your imminent demise, it's just like horrifying. And the only way that you won't die is if you make a copy of that tape to perpetuate her killing spree. So if you're for her and her evil, then she won't kill you.
That's so weird.
And it's fucked.
Yeah, because then you're literally watching it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
no,
dude.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Spooky.
Not my
Yeah,
jam.
not your jam, not your cup of tea, not your crumpet, not your biscuit,
Not my
dude.
crumpet.
No, hell no, dude. Not a cup of sugar, not a cup of cream, dude. Hell no, dude.
None of that.
I don't really watch scary movies anymore because my wife is really afraid of them.
Yeah, I don't like scary movies.
Speaking of scary things.
Yeah. You look fucking scary today.
Yeah. Whoa. Shit. Speaking of scary things, what the fuck is wrong with your face? Damn, dude.
No, I thought you were going to say that to me.
No, I wasn't going to do that to you.
Oh, okay.
You don't look that scary, dude.
Just a little bit.
I got used to it.
You're bogus.
You build up a tolerance after a while, bro.
Remember when I was just like, you ever feel drained talking to somebody and you're just like, yeah, all the time with you.
I'm bogus, dude. I'm bogus for that one. I was at a Day of the Dead little party, or kind of like an outdoor festival in Pilsen at Harrison Park, and I saw our friend of the podcast, Jose Alfredo.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he's a listener.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's so funny. He was in Oaxaca for like 3 weeks, a couple weeks ago, and so it was good to see him, right? But we were talking about like fame and like that promise of being discovered or never being discovered, right? So he was like, it was a question that you should ask people is it worse, right? Is it worse to never get it, right? Always fighting for it, and then maybe getting it after you die, or like that recognition, kind of like a Van Gogh, or getting it really quickly and then losing it just as quickly, and then living with the fact that you had it and it never stuck around?
I think I'd rather die with like the hunger for it to have happened.
Yeah.
And then it not have happened until afterwards. I think that. I think I like that like hunger, like to get it. I have become more like in love with the process than I was before. But I talked to me 2 years ago, I would have been like right away, bro. Give it to me.
Fame,
yeah, I'll take it.
It's interesting.
What about you though?
For me, like the only thing I can refer to are people that have lived it. And if you talk to anyone that was recognized after they died, it was pretty fucking miserable for them.
Yeah, that's
true. They died broke as fuck.
Yeah.
They didn't have what we have, which is families, or like, and even if they had families, they really went after it and it tortured the family, right? So I think about that. And I also think about like the idea of, there's people that become really famous and then disappear.
Yeah, like one-hit wonders.
Yeah. But there's people that know how to, that's what they want. You know? There's like, okay, I made a shit ton of money doing this thing and I love it. And that's all I don't have to worry about it again, Like, here's an interesting case. There's a guy, I don't know if you ever heard this song. It was like a song that was really popular in the 80s before I was born. It goes like, ain't nothing gonna stop me down. I'm running and I won't stop now. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. I'm running. It's just like that song. It was like a really popular, huge one-hit wonder, right? The dude was like almost 40 when he had that song blow up, right? So he'd been living that life just constantly trying to push for something. And then he got it, huge hit, and then he kind of just went up to obscurity. But he still lived. It's like if you were to have a huge hit, Jesse, right? Become super famous, have everything that you wanted, quote unquote, because you don't really know what you want. Nobody knows, right?
Yeah.
But you get what you want immediately, your immediate wants. Would it stop you from doing exactly what you're doing right now afterwards? So after you lost all that fame, would you stop making the podcast? Would you stop just like making music because you enjoy it? Would you? No,
I wouldn't. I think I would still do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So it would still be that journey.
Yeah, that's true.
So
you're right. It would be. Yeah. But like, you thought about it a lot more than I did. Yeah, that's true.
I also asked you right now, and Jose Alfredo asked you like 2 days ago. So I've been like,
You've been pondering.
I've been simmering on it, dude. Marinating.
Ruminating.
Marinating. I'm just basting myself in the juices of that question. Dios mío.
I just thought about a steak getting marinated with your face on it.
Put some flaky salt on me. Medium rare, baby. Hell yeah, dude. What's your favorite food?
Richard,
talking about
so
steak.
Richard.
Yes. Your question. To answer your question, yes. My favorite food, yes, all of them.
I'm not gonna say like one specific food, but I would tell you like a meal that like
yeah.
And people are gonna be like, "Wow, you're so fucking American for this," but I don't care.
Cheeseburger.
No. For dessert. Let's start with dessert because I have a big sweet tooth.
Oh,
but camote, so like sweet potatoes.
Dude,
with like
you sound so American.
Some marshmallows.
Camote it is.
So sweet potatoes, and then I think for like food, I don't know. I think probably this is a really hard question.
This is harder than the Jose Alfredo question, dude.
Because I love food so much, and I think food says a lot about you.
Okay, top 3 foods.
Top 3 foods. Okay.
That's a little easier. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to answer each one.
Okay, pizza.
Okay, next one.
Pizza one. I don't know, pasta.
Okay.
Enchiladas, yeah.
Yo, okay, you got it, dude.
Okay, yeah, too.
Okay. Pizza for sure. I love pizza.
Pizza's so good.
I love me myself some. I just kind of base. This is my go-to like at home meal. I like a piece of like chicken breast, like nice and cut flat, right? Like black beans and an ensalada.
Ooh.
And like that is just so good to me with some salsa, like homemade salsa. That is just.
You guys gave me that one time.
Yeah, we fed you that.
Yeah,
once.
that sounds like you kept me hostage. Like,
yeah. We just gave it to you in a spoon. Eat it.
You kept
Hey,
it
not so bad.
under the door.
Yeah, exactly. We slid it. Yeah, that's exactly what we did.
And that was on a good day.
That was on a good day, bro.
It's so funny.
But
it was good.
That's the only meal you ate that week. No, that's when you came over to record your album, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess the same thing.
For 3 days.
Yeah. It was 3 days, dude. We put like 12-hour days, all 3 days, dude. That was awesome. I love that.
It was really good.
Have
you ever tried Nando's?
Nando's chicken?
Yeah.
No, but our friend Gio works a trumpet player. Gio worked there for a long time. Yeah.
People say it's really good.
I heard it's really good.
I haven't been there though.
There's
I really
one by
go.
the movie theater right there on Roosevelt, like that big plaza that they have. I thought it was like because when he told me he worked there, I thought it was like a really fancy place, but apparently there's like a bunch of Nando's.
Yeah, there's like a lot.
I thought it was like a specific Italian restaurant.
I thought so too. I thought it was only like in Chicago.
Yeah.
But there's some by me, and I'm really excited to go try it one day because I love chicken.
Yeah?
I love chicken.
Top 3 favorite ways to prepare chicken.
Okay,
Go.
just a grilled, air fryer, and what's another way to baked?
Baked, air fried, grilled.
Yeah. Yep.
Me,
So good.
I love fried chicken though. Just like real
fried is good too.
deep fried.
Yeah.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Kentucky
Actually, I don't
fried
like
chicken.
Kentucky. I like Popeyes. If I had to
Popeyes
pick,
is so good.
Popeyes is shit, dude. I think Mexicans fuck with Popeyes more than KFC.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know anyone that likes KFC like that.
We used to do KFC like when I was younger, but then they like closed it down by our house. So then Popeyes blew up. That chicken sandwich. Ooh, that chicken sandwich. When you bite into it, it's
that
like
Popeyes
soft.
chicken sandwich.
It's soft and then juicy and
then the pickles. Yo, let's never record the podcast before breakfast again, dude.
I ate burgers. I don't know about you. And I'm still fucking hungry.
At first, I didn't know you said breakfast. I thought you said burgers. Like, I ate burgers. Like, you ate burgers for breakfast, bro? Like,
I would, though.
2 Whoppers, bro. 2 for $4. 2 for $4.
I eat a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, I'm
Yeah.
a good eater.
That's good. That's
a good
important. That's an
eater.
important quality to have as a human being.
I'm a good eater.
I think all Mexican people are good eaters.
Yeah.
I think, like, you're forced to be a good eater at a very young age.
Yeah. If my grandpa didn't see that you finished all your food on your plate, you couldn't stand up. Like, you'd have to finish your food.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, you got so full that you physically couldn't get up afterwards.
Oh, no. Like, my grandpa, if he saw that you didn't eat your food,
your
you
butt stays on
stay.
that.
Yeah, until you
Yeah.
finish all of it. And then I would get, like, so much anxiety for that because I was just like, I'm full. I don't want to. So I would just, like, wait till he wasn't looking, and then I'd just throw it out.
Nice. Yeah. So it taught you how to be sneaky.
Yes.
That lesson was missed. He wanted to teach you how to finish your food, and you're like, I am learning how to be sneaky. That's fucked, man. That's when I think about, like, how you affect your kids. You know what I mean? Just, like, teaching them certain lessons. You expect them to learn one thing, and then they learn a completely different thing.
Yeah, that's insane, isn't that?
Like, you teach them, like, not to do, like, you're like, okay, you come down hard on them so they don't do that thing again, and then they end up being liars.
Oopsies.
Oopsies, yeah. Oops. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude.
We were talking about earlier. I'm so sorry.
Go.
No, we were talking about earlier how you were talking about the school system, and I was just like, I didn't even. I forgot that still existed.
Yeah, because I'm working
Yes.
for CPS now, and that's been an interesting kind of like struggle because of the pandemic. Everybody's like 2 years behind, so there are so many students that are just so like far behind. that we're teaching them like basic things. I'm literally teaching one child to, I'm teaching them their letters.
That's so cute, though. I mean, I understand that that's not just like cute, but it's it's transformative. But like it just means so much to them.
It does. It does. It means a lot to them, and to have that one-on-one attention is like super important. Because I tutor at CPS, so it's been really heartening. My heart is filled when I work with them, but it also just brings like this really kind of interesting insight that I was not expecting before. These kids, the disparity in like between like levels in terms of knowledge is huge, and it's not like it's a very diverse group. It's pretty homogenized. It's primarily Latino, some African American kids, but even most of the African American kids are some part Latino, quarter or half Latino, and so it's like it's a homogenized group, but the disparity is huge. Like there's kids that are well-read, that are smart, that know what they're doing, are quick to do their math, and there's other kids that are just completely, I don't know how the fuck they've been getting by, but they have.
Yeah.
I could tell one thing as well, just like the way these kids, like, if they're in a group, if they don't have that one-on-one time,
Yeah.
then guess what these kids are doing? They're just copying answers off each other. Survival tactic, right?
Yeah.
And I saw this one girl just like her head's down, and then the way she was like looking at someone like really far away, I mean, like her eye was bulging out of her fucking head. Because it was hard, away. Bro. She was seeing behind her. That's how hard she was looking, dude. She was looking through a wall.
Pobrecita.
Because she, and just sneaky with it too. Like her head was completely facing down, and her head somehow scooped around and was able to see next to her partner. And I was like, damn, dude, it's funny, man, because these kids, that's what they're learning.
Yeah.
Just like we were talking about. The lesson that they're learning right now is to copy.
Because they don't know any other way to get by. They don't have the resource.
And this is what I've heard, that kids don't fail like they used to. You don't get held back anymore. So it's like, because there's a stigma behind that and what it represents, and you want kids to be socialized, and you don't want them to feel awkward for being so much bigger than all the other kids. But what we lose in that is actual skills.
Yeah.
And I think about it, Betsy and I talk about it, like if one of our kids didn't know what they were supposed to know, I'd rather them held back and learn than just kind of be passed along.
Yeah.
And I was talking to another teacher that, like, kids, they keep going, they keep getting passed. And then here's an old school teacher that's like, actually, you don't know all these things that you're supposed to know. They come down hard on the kid. And then the parents are like, what the fuck are you talking about? My kid's been doing all this shit right for these many years. And they're like, no, they don't know how to multiply. They don't know how to read or write a paragraph. You know what I mean? And here they are in 6th grade. And what do you, like, it's bad, dude.
Yeah,
it's so
that sucks.
bad.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
It's scary.
It is scary because those are going to be adults.
Yep.
Like, they are going to be adults. They're going to be the ones, they're going to be us. In a few years, you know? So it's like crazy, the fact that what they're learning really, like, we have to actually be invested in our youth, because not just personally, but also like, I mean, personally, because that's where it starts. It starts at home. It starts at home and starts with your family.
And that's where that disparity comes from, right? Because if everybody's if everybody's working from home for the last 2 years during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Then the biggest difference is what you're learning from your parents.
Yeah, that's true.
And if your parents aren't really telling you to do anything or aren't really giving you any attention or time, guess what? You're not learning.
Yeah, that sucks.
And so it has given me like this fire under my butt to really get on top of my kids and teach them more.
Yeah.
Reading to them more often and having them write prompts and stuff like that. And and the reason why I do that is because I feel like it's just extremely, extremely important for them to know these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so there's one thing that you said that like kids don't feel like they used to before. How do you feel about that? Like, do you think that we give kids a little bit too much, like we just kind of let them, not just in school, but like in sports and things too, and like everybody gets a medal when it's just like, you didn't win, but like, here's a medal for participation. Like, like, do you think that that's like a good thing, or do you think that...
Well, here's what led to that, right? This is what's so interesting. Parents that are hyper competitive. They grew up in a world that was very competitive. Lost. Right? There are winners and there are losers. And so they get to the point where they don't want their kids to feel like losers.
So now...
Or if the pressure's on and they're winners and their kid is losing, some people go by any means to win. And so then they make something goofy where the competition is gone now.
That's so stupid.
So it's like this, it's a cycle. So it's going to eventually bounce out of that and become more competitive.
Yeah.
And then it's going to regress back into that where everything is fair. And, I think as long as you teach kids to, to participate well, to play the game and to not cheat, those are important life lessons. But that competitive drive is so extremely important.
It is.
It's extremely important.
It is. It really is.
And if you can teach kids the tools to cope and bounce back up, then you're going to have real champions on your hands.
Yeah, for sure.
Because life is full of failures.
Yeah.
And I think that mindset of like never being able to fail, especially at a young age, you're supposed to learn to fail.
Yeah.
You're supposed to learn that like this doesn't work out the way you want. Like kids need to process difficult choices and difficult decisions, because when they're adults, it's not going to destroy them. There's people that go through their entire lives never facing any actual problems or issues, right? Even if you lived a privileged life, having competition or being in a sport allows you to lose.
Yeah.
So it shows that you can't get everything that you want,
you can't.
right? So then it gives you a drive to work harder,
Yeah.
And so those things are extremely important. And if you don't have that, you get people that kind of just live in a malaise and they don't really try.
Yeah.
Or they expect everything. They're entitled. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with everything that was
That's why I
said.
make sure I call my son a loser every day. No, he's a winner.
Hey, loser. It's time for school.
Time for school, loser. Loser! At the spelling bee, just like before he even starts spelling his word. Loser! You're a loser! I love you, son.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Circumstances plays a big part in competition too, because you realize that they were the winner. Whoever was the winner, they were the winner on that certain day. Because a lot of things play into it.
A lot of it's like that, right? You're right.
Like they were the winner that day, but had it been another day where you were more prepared or whatnot, or they were sick,
in your favor,
it's like it's just what it is. A lot of it's not necessarily just you and your abilities and your talents and skills. It's also your environment and the things around you and your competitor too. How are they feeling?
How are they pushing through that day?
So it's a lot of...
You can have a team that won last year, and the next year you beat them.
Yeah.
And it goes back and forth.
Yeah.
So many elements.
Which is so nice about competition.
Right.
It's nice because it's...
And the best thing about competition is when you feel like everybody's giving it their all.
Yeah.
I would hate when my brother and I were little, there'd be times where I would get really upset at him because he would just kind of stop in the middle of it. Because when he felt like he wasn't going to win, he just stopped. And I would get so mad. I'd be like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Just keep pushing. And this was even for like just playing street football, like playing in the park or playing like tackle football at the park. It was just like, no, man, if you're even playing any game, just get into it.
Yeah.
I'm also super hyper competitive.
Yeah.
Like Betsy will tell you, I'm like, I would pretend like I'm not. I'm like, I'm not competitive. What are you talking about? But then I play a game of Monopoly and I want to like murder everyone at the end. You know, I don't like cheating. I'm definitely not a cheater,
Me either.
but I want to win. And I
Yeah.
like to dominate.
Yeah, me too.
I like to
really like
dominate
to
in
win
games or
too.
whatever it is. And the person that I'm most competitive with is my sister.
Okay.
When it comes to games, because my sister is super smart.
Okay.
And so I just like to flex my brain.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Yeah, man. What's your
Yeah, I
favorite
love it.
game to play or your favorite sport? Or
Listen,
anything?
I'm not good at sports. So
I was about
no
to say,
sport.
you were talking
No
about how
sport.
competitive you were, and I was like, she's probably talking about chess or something. Probably
Play
talking about
sports
checkers.
tonight.
Yeah,
Mind sports.
Yeah, mind sports.
I really like card games.
Ooh, what's your favorite card game?
What's that one with the Española cards?
Oh, yeah. I don't know the
Yeah,
name of
I
it.
forgot what it's called, but yeah, I like that one. I also like this other one that I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it has a name, but it's like a strategy game where you have 3 cards that you haven't seen. You have 3 of your best cards, and then you have the last 3 cards. So you pick 9 cards. 3 you don't see, 3 are the best ones, and then the other 3 are the last 3. And you play like that. 2 cancels out everything. 10 cancels out everything, and then ace is like the powerful card.
What is that game?
It's cool. So you basically have to like every card has to dominate the other. So if a person puts down a 4, you have to put a 4 or something higher.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like spades.
I'm assuming that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And so then but if you don't have the card that somebody has, or you don't have a card higher, then you have to eat the entire pile. But it's like, it's called Screw Your Neighbor. Because what you really are trying to do is you're trying to make your neighbor eat.
Yeah.
So that way, by the time you get to your last card, you can just put it down.
Yeah, then you win.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Bullshit?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
Yeah,
as
it is
well,
really
where
fun.
like the neighbor, like someone has to eat a shit ton of cards if
Yeah.
they fuck up.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was playing with my uncle, and it was the first time he'd played, and we knew he was bullshitting because he like put down his cards, real calm, and then he picked up his drink and he was like this. Like shaking. His cup was fucking shaking. And we were like,
hilarious.
bullshit. And he was like, no. He
Your
really
poor
tried to finesse us, bro. He really tried to finesse us, but he couldn't.
Oh, man. He should
So
have just...
Screw Your Neighbor.
Yeah, Screw Your Neighbor. I like those.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Spoons is a fun game. You ever played Spoons?
No.
So essentially, it's just like, you have everybody's got a certain amount of cards, and it's kind of like musical chairs. Mm-hmm. So there's like one less spoon than there are people playing,
okay.
right? And so you pass around the cards you don't want, and you keep the card you want. And the first person to get 4 of a kind, so 4 of the same card, grabs a spoon, and then everyone has to rush to grab a spoon. And whoever doesn't have a spoon is out of the game.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It's a fun little
so
party
cool.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, the night of your show, we were playing a game before we went to your show, and it was like, I had never played it before, but basically it's like a drinking game.
Oh, shit.
So you like you have a bottle of, or like a can, I don't know. Yeah, like a can
Bottle
of,
or can, yeah.
And then
Alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol. And then the cards are around it, and so you pick a card, but every card is like an action. So like 4, it's like you touch the ground. 7, you have to point up.
Yeah, 7 having queen. Yeah, some shit. Yeah. I played that in college.
It's so much fun. I had never played it before.
It's a rough.
So
Dude, I have a really.
Oh no! Do you have trauma attached to this?
I have trauma attached to that game. I played that game one time in college. I think it was my freshman year. Wasn't old enough to drink, and so I was there. We were drinking, getting real fucked up, and I was there because a girl that I liked was there, right? And I wanted to kiss her so bad, right? I wanted to so bad. And she left. There was this other girl that was hanging out with us. And we ended up kissing. But it didn't feel right because both of us, her included, wanted to kiss that other girl.
Oh my gosh.
We both wanted that girl and we settled for each other. So terrible,
Aww.
dude. So miserable. And that's why competition's important. Because if I didn't have competition in my life, I would have experienced that failure and never recovered. I'd have dropped out of school.
Aww.
Just became a vagabond.
A vagabond.
Grab my bindle and go to California to find work. I don't know what the fuck my life would have been. But yeah.
Have you ever picked up somebody that was doing this thing? What is this called?
Hitchhiking?
Hitchhiking. Have you ever picked up a hitchhiker?
No. Never picked up a
Me
hitchhiker.
either.
Have you ever given a stranger a ride?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
I think I probably have. Yeah.
I've thought about it, but I always get like too scared because I'm just like I don't know, I don't know if they're gonna be a good person or not. So it's like you just
Una
never
nunca
know.
sabe.
You never know.
Una nunca sabe. You don't know, man. And if they're
It's
of
like-
the Caucasian descent, forget about it.
Don't even think about it.
Nah, forget about it, bro.
Tell me.
You white?
Nah.
I passed, bro. That's serial killer.
Hey, I'll give you a
food.
right, but what's your ethnicity?
Yeah, ethnicity, yeah,
Where
bro.
you come from?
You black Latino? Come on, let's go. Sorry, guys. I'm not racist against white people, but mathematically speaking, there's just too many white serial killers out in the world.
Yeah.
They get away with that
You're
shit.
right.
They just get what they get away with it, bro.
What's that guy? They're like all in California too.
All the serial killers,
Not all of them, but
they just
yeah.
go there.
The ones that are
serial killer
famous.
convention. Yeah, the famous ones. Wow, that's a famous serial killer there.
Take a picture.
Take a picture. I might stab you later. There has been some horrible serial killers all around our
I
country.
know. Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, Gacy the Killer Clown is from Illinois.
Oh, that's so disgusting. I know.
Yeah.
I hate clowns.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You and Rocio.
Supposedly, he like had a store in like a mall or something.
He probably did, yeah.
Yeah, he had a store.
He was a
in
well-liked
mall.
person in the community, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he had like a store and everything, and then
yeah. And then BTK Killer was this horrible serial killer in Wichita, Kansas.
what did he do?
He just murdered women and murdered a whole family. It's like...
Ugh.
just like horrible things, but he went years and years and years with no one finding him. You know, and he was like a member of a church and everything, had a family. Like, you know.
That's the worst.
Dude, the thing is, there was like this, like the only fucking Puerto Rican family in all of Wichita, Kansas.
Wow.
He like showed up to their house and like murdered everybody, right? Like killed the kids, killed the parents. And then the boy that was in high school at the time, he came back from school to find all his family dead.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, man. Imagine that shit.
That's crazy.
God damn it. When
No,
I
that's
was...
too much.
It's rough, dude. And
This-
that's why I have a problem to pick up white hitchhikers.
That's the only
That's
reason.
the only reason.
This weekend, I was helping out these customers, and it was a Puerto Rican family. It was maybe a girl like Daisy's age, like 15, 16.
Yeah, yeah.
What I assumed was her mom, and then her grandma. And I was helping them get some leather jean pants or whatever. And I told the girl, I was just like, oh, your mom wanted a large, right? And she's like, oh, yeah, it's my aunt. And I was like, okay. And then I went to go grab it. And then I look back, and she's crying. She's crying on her tia, like, sobbing. And then the grandma just looks at, I know. I felt so bad. And then the grandma
the
looks
mom.
at, yeah, the mom passed away. The grandma looks at me, and she just, like, takes a deep breath. And she's like, my daughter passed away. That was her mom, you know. And I was like, I am so sorry. And I was just like there, just like, you know, giving
With
my
the jeans.
with the jeans.
Just holding the pants. So,
Do you want to
you're
lie?
gonna buy these, or
You're gonna give me my commission?
cause I
No.
I don't get paid for you to cry, dude.
No, I felt so bad. I just like held her hand, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. And I grabbed her stuff while she drank some water. But I felt so bad. She was like, no, it's not your fault. She's like, you didn't know.
He's like, yo, I missed my mom too when I went to college. I didn't see her for a long time.
That's bogus.
I know what you feel like.
That's so mean.
I mean, like, I could call her and stuff.
Oh my God, Richard.
I mean, she was always there for me. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Yeah, but I get it, dude. No, I've been there.
No, I didn't even know what to say. I was just like, I'm really sorry.
One time I didn't see my mom for like 9 hours. I know what you feel like, dude.
You're so stupid.
And by 9 hours, I mean I was asleep for 9 hours and I woke up and my mom was still there. Made me breakfast. It was really good. Anyway, you're going to buy these jeans or what? Just let them know in the front. My name is Jesse. That I helped you.
And then there was this other lady that was also going. I don't know what is up with me and
You're
people
like,
that are
is
going.
that your daughter? And then she's crying. And then her mom was like, that's not her daughter. That's her niece. Her daughter died
Oh,
a long time ago. And you're like, I know what that feels like.
I know what that.
I never had a daughter, and you don't have a daughter now, so I know what that's like, dude. I know. I also have a dog who's a girl. I'm sorry, dude. Yo, I'm so sorry.
My dog
But are you
hasn't
gonna buy
died
these?
yet.
Are you gonna buy this blouse? No.
No, but it's real. Like people that come and ask for my help that are going to funerals. I don't know what is up with me and me attracting these people that are going to funerals. But this lady came in, Caucasian lady. She comes in and she's like,
Can I kill you?
Like,
no, just kidding.
No. She's like, hey, this blouse, you guys have it in black? It was a white blouse. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. We just have it in that color. And she's just like, oh, man. She's like, but I really like this. She's like, do you think if I wore this with black pants and, like, this little black veil and just, like, black heels that it would be bad to wear to a funeral? I was like, maybe you should just wear a blazer on top of it so it's not, so white. And she was just like, yeah, I have a blazer. She's like, thanks for all your help. She's like, I was just looking stuff on Pinterest of like funeral like fashion, and she's like, it's for my brother, so I just maybe I'll order it. And I was like, oh, what? Like I couldn't believe the fact that she said I went on Pinterest to find funeral fashion.
She don't love her fucking brother, bro.
I was like, damn. And she was
how to look
yeah.
hot as fuck at a funeral.
She was like so like yeah, she was just really into her funeral outfit. I'm like, girl, just pick what you have at home. Just get the black clothes you have at home.
Just like a selfie with the fucking caption "Gone but not forgotten." You know what I mean?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Really impressive
pants.
Yeah, really impressive pants.
Yeah,
oh
man.
My gosh,
I don't
dude.
know. It was so weird.
That energy that people like come to you to deal with death, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
I'm the sampasuche in your hair. Like, why do people assume you're wearing Day of the Dead makeup? Why do people always
assume that they can just come to me?
Talk to me about that?
I'm usually the one that I feel like I'm the most approachable employee there because I'm always just chilling and smiling.
So everybody else got snaggle teeth?
Everybody else just has RBF.
Okay, let me do this. R really B bad F faces. You're calling everybody ugly at work. Really bad faces.
You did PG-13 version.
Really
it's a resting bitch face.
Oh, resting bitch face. Ah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, everybody else is just kind of like, yeah.
Snarling. Yeah.
They're just like showing their teeth.
Yeah. All just mad underbites.
Like Nairobi?
Yeah, like Nairobi.
Oh, I love her so much.
She's sweet. Only dogs are allowed to have underbites.
Yeah.
Well, anybody can have an underbite. If you have an underbite, shout out to you, man.
Daisy used to have a really bad underbite.
Aww.
She's gonna hate me. But yeah, she used to have a really, really, really bad underbite, and then they fixed it.
Nice.
But she could still go like that, like super out.
Bring
like,
it out?
Yeah, like a lot.
Yeah, man. Watch out, bro. She's gonna go for your neck, dude.
I love her. She's
shout
so
out
cute.
to Daisy, dude.
Yesterday she was telling me a story. And then she was just like, she gave me details about a story. And then like 2 seconds later, she's like, wait, I lied about that. She's like, I know, that was so stupid to lie about that. But okay, let me just tell you the story again. Like the real version. And I was just like, why would you lie to me about something so dumb like that? It was just so small. She was just like, I don't know. I'm just so dumb. She's like, let me just tell you a story again.
It's
I
because
was like,
she's
well,
worried.
I appreciate that.
I'm glad she could be honest with you, dude.
Yeah, I was like, it's okay. I was like, I'm not gonna. What do you think I'm gonna do? I was like, I'm not gonna judge you or do anything. You know how many times I've lied?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, I'm only gonna talk about you on the podcast. I say you got an underbite.
She loves it. She loves it when I talk about her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, she's so sweet, dude.
I know. She's so cute.
She's cool, dude.
I love her.
Yeah.
Just
She's
you
good people.
ever love somebody so much you just want to like hug them and just smell them?
Yeah, my babies.
Yeah, I
For
do that
sure.
to Daisy. I'm just like, just love
Yeah,
her.
yeah. It's funny, man. Like, my whole, like, my parents will tell me, they're like, you know, we just want the kids over so we can smell them.
Aww.
Yeah, my family is smellers.
Sniffers.
Yeah, we're sniffers.
Did you know that's like the actual Eskimo kiss? It's
Sniffing?
not. It's not this thing, like the nose thing. It's not that. Yeah, it's not.
I
It's
remember,
like a sniff.
Oh, okay. Have you ever heard of butterfly kisses?
No, what the hell is that?
It's when you go up to someone and you just let your eyelashes brush against their face.
Oh my god, Daisy does that.
Oh, okay. So
Daisy does that to me.
yeah, that's a butterfly
She likes
kiss.
like grabbing my hand and just going like that.
Yeah, that's a butterfly kiss.
Oh.
Betsy and I would do those. We do the Eskimo kiss and the butterfly kiss to each other before we decided to actually kiss each other.
You gotta just warm up.
Yeah, it was real cute.
Yeah.
We were taking it slow.
Yeah, Daisy does it with her eyelashes.
That's
I'm
cute.
like, why do you do that? Like, I never knew that was a thing.
It's like
She would
a little
always do that when
butterfly.
she was like little. She'd like sleep with me, and then she'd just like grab my hand and just go like that. I'm just
Oh,
like, what
she's
the
a cutie. I saw a picture your brother posted of your little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Was it your brother's birthday recently?
brother's birthday? No.
Chewy's? No, I guess just Charlie was just giving him love.
Yeah, no, it was yeah, his birthday's in February. It's coming up soon.
How far is your brother's birthday from your mom's birthday?
2 days.
Wow. So she was pregnant as hell?
Mm-hmm.
Or did she
On her
just have the
birthday.
baby?
She had just had the baby.
And then
So Chuito was born on the 5th, and my mom was born
and
on
she
the
was
7th.
like, happy birthday to me.
And then
Woo-hoo.
Chuito, and then my dad is like the worst, like, spouse to have in the room when you're giving birth. My mom says like that. So he was only there for Chewy, like to see Chewy being born.
This is his son.
And then
I'm just like-
he's so mean, but yeah, he was only there for Chewy, and jokes on him because like Chuito, my dad said that Chuito came out with like a face like this, like looking at him, and then my dad's just like, "Ay, este va a ser un cabrón," and that's exactly what he was.
Shout out to Chuito.
My mom said that my dad would just like be making jokes with her while she was in labor, like in pain, laughing, and then my dad would be like, "¿Quieres otro?" while like she's having like a contraction. And my mom's like, "No," she's like, "I couldn't have your dad in there." Like, oh god, your dad was annoying.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah,
That's funny.
but yeah, that Chuito came out with like looking at my dad like
the what the fuck face.
yeah, like
Who
what the fuck?
are-
Yeah, who the fuck
who
are you?
dude?
Fuck are
My
you?
dad is Shente, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's hilarious. No, I'm gonna put a I should be that for next Halloween.
Next Halloween, be Chente,
I'm
bro.
gonna
Be young
Vicente
Chente.
Hernandez. I'm gonna show up to my mom's house with like a mariachi, singing her a song.
Don't do that to your poor mom, dude.
She's gonna faint.
You came back for me. I mean, Jessica.
I knew you'd be back.
I've been dreaming and praying for this day for 25 years.
Meet your daughter.
Yeah. Jesse, wait. Jesse, is that you dressed as Chente again?
Oh god.
Oh man, that's funny, dude. I told Jose Alfredo, we were just talking about like where we're from, and because his family's from Guerrero, and because Betsy's family's from Oaxaca, they're all close by. And I told him like, "Yo, my dad's from Guerrero," and he's like, "You don't look like you're from Guerrero." And I'm like,
LOL.
"True." I got like this weird like people don't know I'm Latino. People see me typically and they think I'm like Arab.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I get more Arab vibes.
That makes sense.
I've told you, like, there was a guy that came up to me once when I was a teenager, and he's like, "My friend, have you heard what happened?" And I was like, "No." I was so scared. And he was like, "What is your mother?" And I was like, is it Puerto Rican? She's like, she's not from Palestine? And then, no. And he was like, oh, okay. And then I walked away and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's true. I always saw you as Mexican because of your last name.
Yeah, Juarez.
Yeah, so. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense now that I'm looking at you now.
Yeah, man. There's once like this article that came out on the Red Eye, which is like it used to be like a free newspaper that they had here in Chicago. And like this Arab guy was there. It was like a food drive and the Arab guy was in front. And 5 people came up to me and they're like, yo, is this you? like friends of mine, family brought it home. They're like, I saw you on the Red Eye. And I was like, that is not me. Not me. And it looked like me.
Oh my God,
it was like it was a profile shot of this guy.
Yeah.
So it was just like, it looked just like me. And I was like, God dang, this is wild, bro. It explained everything.
Crazy.
It explained everything.
Your doppelganger.
My doppelganger. I should probably go out to like the Middle East.
I want to find somebody that looks like me.
Oh.
I've seen a couple girls that looked like me. And it's crazy when you walk by somebody that looks like you. You're just like, what the...
It's scary.
It is really scary because you're just like, whoa. It's literally another me walking around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Doppelgangers, originally, when people like describe doppelgangers, it was supposed... If you saw someone that looked like you, that means that one of you was going to die. Or that you were going to die.
Oh my God, that's scary.
Yeah, because only one of you can exist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so sounds like you've been killing a lot of people.
Yeah, because I've been existing. I don't know about them.
Yeah. You're like, oh, who cares?
We'll see.
Whatever, dude. Any near-death experiences?
No. Thankfully.
Mm.
Thankfully. No. Yeah. I know you had one.
I've had one real bad one. We'll save it for a different
gosh.
podcast. One that's less spooky.
One that's on Patreon. We should do that.
Yeah, we should do that. We should tell stories.
Yeah.
We gotta do our Patreon. So we gotta
figure that shit out.
Yeah,
afterwards.
dude. Yeah, man. Because I'm trying to live lavish.
Me too.
I'm trying to be bougie.
Me
trying to
too.
get my nails done.
I want Converse.
Converse?
I want Converse.
They're like the cheapest fucking shoes
I
ever,
know,
bro.
Richard, but I gotta have that money just for the Converse, you know?
Yeah, that Converse money. Maybe we should get sponsored by Converse.
We should get sponsored by Converse.
Have them send us Converse.
Mm-hmm. Hey, speaking of, this is something I wanted to talk about because we have friends that have friends.
Yeah.
So I don't know these people personally, but I know some of our friends that know them.
Okay.
They have a coffee coming out. It's called Bueno Days.
Ah, Cristóbal.
Yes. He and his wife have a coffee company. Yeah. And I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna go to the pop-up that they have either this weekend or next weekend.
We should go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Maybe talk to him.
I want to try it.
Maybe talk to him about sponsorship.
Maybe. Hey guys.
Yeah, we talk.
Because I love like everything that they're doing. It's so well thought out.
And Cristóbal is incredible. He's an incredible dude.
I don't think I've met him in person. I think I've only seen pictures, but yeah, everything that they like, their theme, their everything, their whole business idea.
Remember that jacket that I bought with the eagle in the back?
Yeah.
I bought it in that same place where the coffee shop is located.
Popular?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's nice.
Yeah, we should go.
We should go.
Let's do it.
That's nice.
Let's do it.
We'll go to the pop-up.
Yes, let's do it. I have to figure out the details of it because I saw it on Instagram.
We'll share it with you guys too.
Yes, because it's...
So we'll see you guys there.
It'll
be
excited.
a meet and greet if you guys want to see
Yes! They have, supposedly they have a spicy horchata cold brew that has been selling out like crazy that I'm so excited to try. They have whole bean coffee, I think, and I really want to try that. I really, really, really want to try that coffee. Ooh, so excited.
Hell yeah.
So excited. I just see like their Instagram posts and I just love their whole aesthetic. I love it so much. It's so clean. So like
Cristóbal
nudes.
went to school. He went to school for advertisement and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then he worked in coffee shops for a long time.
Okay.
And he was also the drummer for Los Goldfires.
Okay, so
he's a musician as well.
Okay,
so
good.
he's just talented, man. That guy.
So good.
And his sweetheart.
Yeah.
His wife's like really nice too. And
Yeah.
She's like a nurse. It's just so cool.
Oh, cute. I love that.
Beautiful couple.
Yeah. Love that. Yeah, I love that for them.
Yeah, hell yeah,
It's
dude.
great. They've been having a lot of success, which makes me really happy.
This is when we just like stop doing the podcast and just start making coffee now. All right, guys, what's up?
Hi guys, we have we just like low key like copy their entire idea. Well, this is a good dias.
Buenos tardes. Buenos tardes.
Buenos evenings.
Buenos evenings. Bom dia. Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome.
I've been learning Portuguese.
Yeah?
Yeah, for a while now on what's it called, Duolingo.
Oh, okay. When are you going to go to Brazil?
And it's so much fun. Soon. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Not soon, but you know, a couple years.
Yeah. So you're going to go like, over there get your BBL?
No.
no.
Not about it.
No, not about it, dude.
Not about it.
That's what I'm going to do.
Listen, I am I think it's very brave for girls to do that because I wouldn't just get a surgery just to get it. Like, fuck that, bro. Like, I would only get surgery for health reasons. Like, I don't think I would never be able to get, like, just a surgery, like a plastic
An elective surgery.
Yeah. Like a surgery I just volunteer for. Hell no.
You want to get, like,
that,
horns?
Bro. Hell no.
Surgically implant
no.
horns into your head?
Hell no.
Hell no, dude.
Hell no. I'll stick with my imaginary ones.
Your imaginary cuernitas. That's cool, man. I want to do, like, the... if things start going south for me, I want to be like Lizard Man, just like tattoo scales on my body, sharp file on my teeth with the sharp.
No.
Yeah, make myself into some sort of snake-like creature, just completely unrecognizable.
Ooh. Have you seen that guy that swallows a bunch of things, and then he like
regurgitates them back out?
Like
no.
the frogs and I forgot what his name
David
is.
Blaine?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I know David Blaine.
Blech. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's a whole thing that he learned. Like it was a pop. Like what's interesting about that guy is not only is he just great at doing magic tricks, but he also forces his body to go through excruciating pain.
Ugh.
Like he has this like trick where he sends a skewer through his arm, but because it doesn't hit anything, it like doesn't mess.
Bleed?
Like it doesn't bleed. And so, yeah. Oi.
Stop it.
Well, y'all, we're at time. We
are
talking about David Blaine skewering himself, but we wanted to give shout outs to you guys. We love you guys. Episode 7, and we will send you guys that information about Buenos Dias.
Yes.
Buenos Days.
Buenos Days.
And yeah. Love you guys.
Peace out.
Peace.